Hello, esteemed SoundScope viewers. Welcome to another episode. I should really start checking the numbers before we start.
17.
Episode 17 of SoundScope. Today, we are delving once again back into the realms of Radiohead, their 2003 album Hail to the Thief, which is after the two Kid A and Amnesiac recording sessions for their 2000 and 2001 albums. We see them sort of combining their styles from the previous albums of the Bends and OK Computer with Kid A and Amnesiac into something a lot more mature and refined. Now, obviously, I can't go into this album without talking about its political standpoint, which will become prevalent during the listening. But it's another good time to mention my dad's not interaction, but the fact he stood next to Tom York at a protest outside a military base in 2003. But that's a separate story. That's just me flexing again. Yeah. So, obviously, heavy critique of the Bush administration and the war in Iraq. I think it was Iraq.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm not going to say much more because, I don't want to lead. Say too much before we get into it and spoil your reaction to it. But I think you'll enjoy this a bit more than the last few albums, considering it's going back to a more sort of. There are a few more. Well, I wouldn't say heavier tracks, but more guitar-led tracks, which I think you'll enjoy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so track number 1, which is a single, is 2 + 2 = 5, which is a reference to, obviously, George Orwell's 1984.
Yeah, 84.
Sorry, I'm thinking of Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Anyway, is it 1989? I don't want to. The Swifties can correct me in the comments. I don't know. But yeah, so 2 + 2 = 5. It's 3 minutes and 19 seconds long. So yeah, here we go.
Are you such a dreamer to put the world to rights? There's no because
Boom! Very explosive.
It was, perhaps literally. Yeah, it was really good. That was pretty cool. To be fair, I basically loved it. Really, I'm not going to leave it at that, of course. But that was so cool how it picked up like that, and
Yeah.
I could see you fucked with it as much as
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
I didn't show it, mind you, but you were.
They opened with this when I saw them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh.
I remember you saying it.
Mm.
And what a way to open as well for a concert.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I really liked that. Like you said, it's much more. It's only the opening track, but as you said, it's much more guitar focused, which will always draw me in can't help but
Mm.
be drawn in by it for whatever reason, my silly little taste. But luckily I was paying attention and I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, not like those who aren't paying attention, those bloody sheeps.
Yeah, there we are. Oh, let's not get political now. Watch out.
Sheeps. Who? Yeah, the sheep. Yeah, I know English. I'm not.
Yes.
No. Yeah, brilliant song. Contrasts so much to obviously the final track of Amnesiac, which we did quite a while ago now. It's probably about a month and a half ago.
We did.
Which was
Yeah,
Life in a Glass
at
House,
least.
which was very jazz orientated, and
Yeah.
I think it was Life in a Glass House anyway. But we both loved it. Obviously, it's just such a.
Yeah.
I feel like after their sessions, because Kid A and Amnesiac was recorded all together.
Yeah.
But they went back to their, I don't know, roots. You could say roots. But as you'll see as the album progresses, and like I said at the start, it's a wonderful mix of the progression of their sound and going back to their original sound in a much more mature way.
Yeah.
So track number 2, coming in at 4 minutes and 19 seconds long, is Sit Down, Full Stop, Stand Up. So Sit Down, Stand Up. Another one which I've seen live, and in which I enjoy very much. And as you'll see, is actually what I said at the end of the last track is a nice mixture or maturity of an evolution of what they've been previously doing on the last 2 albums. So yeah, 4 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay.
Here we go.
Sit down, stand up, walk into the jaws of hell.
Well,
Punchup.
if will you sit down or will you stand up to give a standing ovation to that song?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, it was horrible.
I'll stand up. I'll stand up. Round of applause, even.
Okay.
Yeah. I was particularly moved and or tickled by the bass. I don't know what's more appropriate, really. Especially I'm sat down, tickled. But yeah, no, I liked that. It was, as you said, it's sort of the culmination of the years prior to this being made. Really, you can really hear the different sort of eras, I suppose. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Of the band and the material that they've been making. That's really gone into that song, and I liked it really. I wasn't too sure where it was going for about half of it, and then it really picked up, and yeah, I was feeling it. To be
Yeah, it was like the electronic sort of influence that they got from Kid A and Amnesiac. The electronic style, which Tom York loves his electronic music. They sort of refined it into a less experimental way, I feel. So it's more conventional, but it still fits really well with their style. Okay, so it's track number 3. It's called Sail to the Moon. I love this track. I think you might like it too. It's 4 minutes and 18 seconds.
bloody hope so.
There we go. Yeah, all right. We've only got 50 minutes left.
Let's say that.
I sucked the moon. I spoke too soon. You're better than I.
think you could sail me towards your opinion for that song?
Okay. Wow, you're really on it tonight. Fuck. No,
Uh,
I honestly, that was achingly beautiful. Achingly, just it was divine, really, wasn't it? Just
mm.
yeah, I really enjoyed that. It's perhaps a bit too slow for how tired I'm feeling, but aside from that, it was wonderful and
What a
a great
heavenly
listen.
song, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was, and it. I cannot for the life of me remember the song now, but there was one where I said a similar thing, probably 2 or 3 albums ago. I can't quite remember which song it was, but I said a similar thing where it's like a sort of like ascending or ascension sort of thing.
Motion
And
picture
I got like,
soundtrack.
there we are, there we are. Look at you go. That's the expert. Yeah.
You see, I
And
know my
I
shit.
got the
I know my
same
shit.
sort of vibes. You'd hope so. Yeah, I got the same sort of vibes here, and yeah, it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
Absolutely beautiful.
it's really beautiful. To people who aren't listening to the lyrics, it would sound like a beautiful, heart-aching sort of heartbreak love song.
Yeah,
But then there are, again, political undertones to it. It
yeah,
sounds a lot like sort of a savior complex, really.
hmm. Yeah. I mean, in
Maybe
fairness,
you'll be
it does
president.
literally say "be president." Like,
Yeah,
yeah, but
yeah. Maybe
yeah,
you'll be
no,
president. Build an ark, sail us to the moon. It's a lot of yeah. So track number 4 is Backdrifts. It's 5 minutes and 22 seconds long. So buckle down, buckle in, buckle up, even.
We're out of food with damaged goods. What the hell? We got nothing more to lose.
There we go. So another more refined electronic track from them. Tell me your thoughts.
yeah, it's interesting really because it sounds. Yeah, I'm not. I enjoy electronic music. I do. But I don't know. It didn't really land for me. I wasn't taken off to the moon, and I don't know why because it sounded like it should. It really sounded like it should, and I don't know why it didn't. It's kind of frustrating me really because, like I say, I like electronic music. Perhaps not as much as you do or many other people, but I do enjoy it at times. But for that, it didn't sail me to the moon, unfortunately. But it did feel incredibly atmospheric, and that's sort of leading on from the track prior, although very different. It sort of still is in that remains in that sort of feeling. But yeah, it just bugs me why I didn't enjoy it as much. But I didn't, and that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's completely fine because this album's long. There's a lot of songs on it that hit, and there's a lot of songs that don't necessarily miss. But
Yeah,
this
no, no,
one
no,
for
not a
me
miss, not
also,
a
no,
miss.
no, no, it's not a miss at all. But for me, there's a reason I didn't remember it. I didn't remember it really, and
Yeah,
uh, yeah, I enjoyed it again. I hadn't listened to this one for a good year and a half, so
yeah,
yeah, I remember it, and it was yeah, it's a fun little electronic track. Fun little tagline with the chorus,
yeah.
vocal hook. But other than that, yeah, it's just a. It's not a skip. It's just an enjoyable one. That's sort of
Yeah,
yeah,
well, it drifts, I would say.
yeah. I'd say it drifts. But I
Yeah.
get. Hold on, there are political undertones to this one. Come on,
Other.
back
Um,
drifting, back drifting. Like, come on.
Okay.
going back on what you say, sort of going.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so track number 5, which I'm going to say nothing about because we need to go through it quickly because Nathan hates recording SoundScope. It's 3 minutes and 21 seconds long. It's 3 minutes and 21 seconds. I'll stop talking. You're only adding time to it. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Go to sleep.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Fuck off. Shit.
No, it's called Go to Sleep.
Something for the rag and bone man. Oh.
Now, did you go to sleep? Did that send you to sleep? Or
It woke me up. It wasn't a lullaby. It's not The Cure, but it is Radiohead. And it was Go to Sleep, and yeah, that was great. It's a great song. I'm quite tired, but I remember enough of it to know that I liked it. I think I'm going to say bass because it was lovely, as was the little riff all throughout, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. From I was going to say that perspective, but from every perspective as well. Especially when I had what felt like 4 Tom Yorks in both my ears. I like that a lot.
who doesn't?
But no, I really enjoyed that bit as well. Whether it was just because it was him or because it sounded good, probably both. To be fair, but
yeah, good song. I honestly, I'm not sure I enjoyed it as much as you do, but that's a good sign because this is
definitely.
we like to hear our differing opinions.
Yeah, we do, and sometimes our tastes differ to an extent where we have these things even on the same album. Where we have
This is
vastly
like you
differing
said on the
opinions.
last song. You don't like electronic stuff as much as I do, and that
I don't.
sort of contrasts a bit, and that's why we started the channel, because we have very contrasting music opinions. We want to introduce each other to all of it. So yeah, I do like that song. Again, not a skip at all.
Yeah.
And I remember it. It was one that I didn't remember it as much as the last one, but yeah. It reminded me to mention that this album allowed Johnny Greenwood to tap back into his original sort of discordant guitar style, which sounds.
You obviously loved.
Oh my god! Well, you liked it in the Benz and OK Computer. His guitar solos and guitar work was just it's incredible. He's an incredible guitarist, and this allowed him to, I think, tap back into that unconventional, more alternative style, which he does so well, and which I thought he did really well in this track as well. Where this review of this song ends, the next one begins. So, the next track, which is track number 6, not 7, number 6. Where I end, you begin. It's 4 minutes and 10 seconds. What? No, hold on. No, that's a live version. 4 minutes and 29 seconds long. By the one and only Radiohead. I know. I'm just saying that to stall time because I clicked the wrong one. But yeah, here we go.
There's a gap in between. There's a gap where we meet. Where I am. eat you alive. I will eat you alive.
Where that song ends, your review begins.
It does. I quite like that one. I'm going to keep that one in. Yes, I like that. It's probably the strongest track so far.
Really?
Yeah, no, well, instrumentally, everything really. I don't know. It really struck me. I liked it, and I found myself being eaten alive by the drums, and I fucking loved it. I know you scream bass line, but I was thinking drums. And
Okay.
yeah,
Well, yeah, Philip Sowell
I like
doesn't get enough recognition,
yeah.
realistically, with this drum work for Radiohead. So yeah, go ahead. Speak
Well,
your thoughts.
that I'll preach or something, and yeah, I liked that. I really liked that. Hence why I said it's probably the strongest track so far. It'd be a bit odd if I didn't like, wouldn't it? But yeah, no, it was so good, so good. Just in every regard, really. Like I don't know. Again, I never know why when I say something's better than the others of the 6 tracks we've had. Sorry, but it just was. It just really struck me, and I was perhaps not overly moved by it in terms of emotionally, but yeah, lyrically, it's so great as well. Um, yeah, I just liked it. And bassline, I'm gonna do you and scream bassline, but bassline.
I did scream it. It's like, oh my god, the bass line!
Yeah, you did. Oh yeah, it's probably the most reactiony we'll ever be. So yeah, enjoy that. Those of you who that was a yeah no.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Thumbnail! Thumbnail!
No, we're not doing all that. We're not. But yeah,
We're not
I
like that.
I like that. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I think for what, like I said, this being a combination of the two styles, the two, like if you split them up into two distinct styles, there's the like OK Computer, beyond, like past, and then beyond OK Computer, and they merged the two styles completely perfectly into this song.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not my favorite so far. So again, that's our differing opinions, and I love it.
Yeah. As to the viewers.
Yeah,
of course.
the viewers love it. It's a very, like, it's so romantic. Like, obviously, like maybe the theme isn't as romantic, but the line where I end, you begin, one of the most romantic phrases I've come across in music. There's so much to it, and that's all I'm going to say. I haven't got much more to add to that, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's fine. It does sum it up, doesn't it? The track.
Yeah.
So there's no issue with that.
Okay, so track number 7, After Where I End You Begin. Where that track ends, the next track begins, which is track number 7. We Suck Young Blood. I did just send
Topical.
the lyrics in, but yeah, We Suck Young Blood. Here we go. Don't say topical. I don't know what that means. Hopefully.
Okay.
Are you hungry? Are you sick? We suck
Yeah, I hope that didn't suck.
Oh fuck! This guy, he's good. I know it's not great, but I'm sure there's people that do. Does that include you? I feel like it doesn't.
I don't know. I found that song a lot more enjoyable a couple years ago, and then
Yeah.
in the fresh release of, not to get political, we're getting political.
No, we are.
Listening to this within a week of this bunch of Epstein files being released, it made me feel sick. I
Yeah,
couldn't listen to
There we
that.
go. Topical. Yes.
I couldn't listen to that. I felt absolutely in fact, I still feel
Yeah.
really completely like ill. I feel ill.
Yeah.
Because it feels so, I don't know, like they obviously didn't know. And there's so much conspiracy going around at the moment for those viewing in 20 to 60 years time, as part of a history lesson.
Oh yeah.
It yeah, I found it a lot more enjoyable 2 years ago compared to now, basically. Okay, so that track didn't suck, according to you. It wasn't your favourite, but it didn't suck. And
No.
I've just thought about it again, so I'm going to move on. So the next track number 8, is the Gloaming.
Okay.
Obviously that period before dawn/dawn. I don't know what. You know what I mean.
Okay.
The Gloaming.
Yeah.
If you Google it.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes and 32 seconds long, so not too long. Here we go. I've got no pun for that, so you can just go straight into it.
Well, that ending left my ears ringing as they should be, and come on, someone's got to do something. Yeah, no, it's sort of I got I don't know, it's not at all I like it, and I don't know why I got this, but like A Forest by The Cure. I don't know why I got that sort of. Are you familiar with that? You should be. It's a good song. If you're not, give it a listen.
I know, because I'm not like. I love The Cure. I really do love them, but I've only loved them from my dad playing their best of, and I don't know the names. I know The Cure, but just
that will be on their best of, and it reminded me of that. And it's not even that similar, but it did. And,
no, I get you what you mean. So
yeah, good boy. And yes, I honestly, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw. But when it was saying "murderers, you're murderers," I thought instantly back to the track before, and I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again." But no. And that was genuinely my thought, and I was sort of cursing it in my head. But what the hell? But it's some interesting track. That really, really interesting. Again, proper electronic music. Which lends more to your taste, I know, but I did enjoy it. I enjoy it more than the other one.
What, the previous track or?
No, what the fuck was it called? Doesn't matter. The other song that was more electronic in nature.
Backdrifts.
That's it. I enjoyed it a lot more than that. It was more interesting.
Yeah. That one was. Christ, I'm forgetting it. I'm the big fan. The Gloaming. Yeah. It's another. It's more of a. If you were to put it into Hail to the Thief, as if Hail to the Thief was one end and Kid A was the other end, you put it more towards Kid A. That makes sense. And it's a little bit more experimental, electronic wise, but again, I enjoyed it. It's one of their more well-known songs from the album. So
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
left Gleaming from the Gloaming then.
Gleaming during the Gloaming.
Yeah.
That is me. Okay. Well, after our heated conversation, it wasn't heat between the two of us, but just it was quite heated
No.
off camera. There, Nathan. It's okay. There.
Well, thank you.
We're on to track number 9, which is there.
Number
5
9.
minutes and 23 number 9. 5 minutes and 20. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. There. Calm down. There. We're on to there. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Here we go. By the one and only Radiohead.
What?
There, Nathan. Don't overreact. Come on.
I won't. No, I won't. Don't you worry. I won't do it. We're not one of those shout-outs, Roy, dear viewers. And yes.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Radiohead! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay. There.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I like that. Groovy. It was groovy, and the guitar work was superb. I saw you again. Your face, your movements. It was really lovely to see you enjoying it so much. As was I. Although I wasn't expecting it, which is both good and bad, because to know that that's coming is great, but to hear it for the first time is also wonderful, and it was. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that it was a single. At least I'm pretty sure it was a single. From that album. Yeah. Another brilliant song that if you if you heard it live, which I didn't, but the night before and the night after me had the pleasure to listen to. They play with 4 drummers.
4.
So Johnny Greenwood, Ed O'Brien give up their guitar work for pretty much most of the song until the guitar work which Johnny Greenwood puts in, which throws back to a lot of the OK Computer stuff. If you heard it,
Yeah.
like discordant and screechy. But if you hear it live, I'm going to bring it back to hearing them live, all the shit that I've seen them play, because I can't get over it. But yeah, the 2 guitarists give up to play. There's 4 drummers. There's the guitarist, Ed O'Brien, Johnny Greenwood, their guest guitarist, I can't remember his name, and Philip Selway. And they all play like it's something to be seen, because it's really just impressive how they managed to blend all of that into one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're there. Okay, so track number, which I'll get to if my phone refreshes. Track number 10. It is I will play this track, and it is 1 minute and 59 seconds long. So it's quite a short track. Here we go. Aren't we blessed with a short track? I will ask you your opinion on that track.
Is it disgusting? You got to stop. Yeah, it was all right, mostly all right, which I always feel bad saying. It's not even a bad thing, but it was just right to me. I enjoyed the bass, as I most often do, but certainly in that track, it's what stood out to me. I don't know. It's another one that's not quite doing it for me. And when I say quite, I do mean it's that close, you know, but it's not quite doing it for me, which is unfortunate, but it's a good track nonetheless.
Yeah. Considering the tracks that I obviously I listened, like I said, listened to this album a couple of years ago, like, and I listened to it on repeat, and I've listened to it in full since then. Of the songs that we've listened to, the ones that I expected to enjoy the most, I did enjoy, but
Yeah,
for me, I not necessarily enjoyed it the most, as in like sonically, but like
yeah,
wholly. This one out of those, let me have a look. I'll just get the track listing up on my phone. It's out of
yeah,
Backdrifts, Go to Sleep, and I Will.
yeah,
Um, I Will probably speaks to me the most.
yeah,
Not speaks to me, but in a way that I found it really quite. Honestly, I couldn't remember it at all. Like, this was like listening to it for the first time.
yeah,
It felt really quite potent, considering what the album was about at the time, and
yeah,
um, listening to the lyrics. I think I enjoyed that the most out of the three, actually. Yeah,
yeah.
the three that I
Okay.
just mentioned. There. We finished that review. So let's hope by the end of this video that we don't punch each other, because the next song is a punch up at a wedding, which sounds
So bad.
real. It sounds okay. Actually, I'm trying my hardest. I'm really trying my hardest.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're doing really well.
Thank you,
Punch
baby.
up at a wedding, you said. You know?
Yeah, a punch up at a wedding. So it's 4 minutes and 57 seconds long. And if I'll be honest with you, I don't remember this song at all. So
Okay.
whether that speaks good things or bad things to you, I'll let you know. Well, you let me know, and I'll join in. Here we go.
Yeah. Good.
Nothing's ever good enough for you. I drunk a punch up at a wedding, yeah.
Yeah, I remember why I didn't remember that song.
Okay.
Because it was my least favorite on the album. Not that it's a bad song, obviously. Again, just that it's a bit forgettable. What's your thoughts?
Yeah. Well, I funnily enough would happen to agree. It wasn't doing all too much for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked the keys in it. The keys were great, but it just wasn't doing much.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't feel very slapped around the face or punched or however you may wish to say it. It didn't get me like that. If it did, great, but it didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah. Considering it's called a punch up at a wedding, I thought a lot more of it, but it's not. It didn't live up to that.
No.
So this is track number 12. Personally, it's my favourite track off the album. I had the had the luxury of seeing this live. It was completely brilliant. I loved every second of it. Probably top 5 Radiohead songs ever. But that's me glazing it. I don't want to give you too high expectations, considering you've actually listened to it before as well. Myxomatosis, 3 minutes and 52 seconds long. Yeah, just have fun, as I will, because I love it. I love it so much.
The mongrel cat came home, holding half a head. I slept with you. I don't know why I feel so tongue-tied. Don't know why I feel so skinned up. Like my thoughts are misguided and a little naive. I twitch and I salivate like with Myxomatosis.
Again, I've got no pun for that, so
No,
take it away.
It's a great shame. No, that was great. That was great. Not the great shame, but it was a great song. Yeah, like you said, listened to it last week, and I don't remember what I said, but I do remember liking it. And that is only repeated here. It's great, isn't it? It's just it's a good listen. And I probably didn't enjoy it as much as you did, because, well, I mean, so I've only heard it for two times, and you fucking love it. But I did like it, and there's that. I liked his voice too.
Yeah. Yeah. This feels a little, not as much as a political standpoint on the album, but a more of a personal outburst of how the politics of being in a band is. So not world politics, but music, showbiz politics. Yeah. She ate me up for breakfast. She screwed me in a vice. It sounds like, showbiz to me.
Yeah.
After Satan died, I sat in the cupboard, wrote down a neat. They were cheering and waving. Again, that sounds like a crowd. Twitching and salivating, like with Myxomatosis. It sounds like a harsh. So I'm really taking over you here.
No.
But it sounds like a really harsh critique of a crowd.
Yeah.
How a crowd conforms to their idols. Twitching and salivating like Myxomatosis. I got edited, fucked up, strangled, beaten up. Again, how showbiz tries to put you in the spotlight, put you in. Yeah, I'm really going into it, but
no, absolutely. It's a good take on the sort of cult of fandom as well, I suppose.
Yeah, it's
on the angle that you look at it.
Yeah, it's a huge critique of not only the way fandoms and fanatics, like crazed fanatics, view bands, but also the way that record companies and those higher up in the music industry few bands as well. It's a combination of the two
Yeah.
where it shows just how stuck in the middle those who are there in that
Yeah.
like limbo space are. This is the penultimate track of quite a long album. We've been here for quite a while. Nathan's very tired. We've got 2 tracks left. It's Scatterbrain. I'm sure your brain is pretty scattered by now.
It
But
is
it
incredibly
is 3 minutes and
scattered.
21 seconds.
I'm walking in a frosting gale.
Yeah, I remember why I don't remember Scatterbrain. Because it was my least favourite song on the album. That's why.
Yeah. Is it still?
Yeah, it still is.
Okay. Fairs. I don't disagree, to be honest. It's another one that we seem to sort of ebb and flow so far, but there's been quite a few that haven't really done it like that, and I haven't had that since, say, Pablo Honey, which is interesting, really, because you say
Wow.
it's more mature and it draws
Wow.
from.
Okay. Hold on.
No, just in terms of there's good but not bad, but just in terms of the dips in quality of the songs
Yeah.
and my
Okay.
own personal enjoyment.
Yeah. So for our final track of Radiohead's "Hail to the Thief," a very political album. This is "A Wolf at the Door." I would say it's my joint favourite track of the album. I said that Myxomatosis was my favourite, but it's my joint favourite. Yeah, A Wolf at the Door and Myxomatosis are my joint favourite, along with 2 + 2 = 5 as my second favourite. But I will.
Yeah.
I'm a Radiohead nerd. I will
I know.
let you. I'll let you figure that out for yourself. This track is 3 minutes and 21 seconds long. Honestly, yeah, have fun with it. It's a really fun track.
Dead singing a mess, she sneaks and let us flip the lid. Out pops the cracker, slaps you in the head, naps you in the neck, kicks you in the teeth, steel toe caps, takes all your credit cards. Get up, get the guns, get the eggs, get the phone. Sunday paper say boys in first class don't know that boy someone else is gonna steal all my children if I don't pay the ransom. I'll never see them again if I squeal to the crowd, so I just go.
I mean, I hope I'm not a wolf at your door, but I like to open the door on your opinion to that song.
Oh, you've got me howling. Yes, I liked that. I've never heard him. Oh, I've never heard him swear so much. Gosh, I feel quite offended actually.
He's such a dirty bastard, isn't he?
I know. What on earth is Mr. York thinking? And
I know.
yes, golly gosh. And no, I like that. I can certainly see why it's your joint favourite. I'm not quite sure it's my joint favourite, but I can see the qualities that lead it to be yours, and I certainly can appreciate it like that. And yeah, it's great, really. Vocally, obviously, I mentioned jokingly he is swearing, but vocally, I think it's just so fantastic. We haven't really mentioned it in the past few albums, and I'm not sure why. So I think we should take at least a moment to recognise that. And yeah, it was just so great. A lot to admire about a not short, but relatively short song. I thought the lyrics stuff, and I thought it must be long, but it's not. And so they pack a lot into that as well. It's near non-stop, isn't it, with the lyrics? Which is it's cool.
Yeah, he packs a lot in, and it's it's one of those songs on this album that it speaks a lot more to me than any of the other songs on the album.
Yeah.
There's so much to it. There's so much to this song to do with corrupt governments, corrupt politicians, those with money, those who don't have money. But it sums it all up into this one song. I don't want to get too political because we've only got 53 subscribers, so
yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Could be our niche.
Yeah. Such a brilliant album. Oh God. So yeah, God. Oh, got politics.
No, never. They don't even talk about it in this, do they?
What's politics?
I don't know. Keep it out of music. That was Hail to the Thief, and it was a very mature album. The combination of all their previous albums, really, you can hear the Radiohead spectrum up until I believe 2003 here, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. It had its ups, it had its downs. Well, when I say downs, I don't mean really low. I just mean below a level that I've come to expect, which is phenomenally high. And as the, I suppose, guest listener here, but I say guest, we all say guest, it's our channel, but I'm being introduced to this album tonight, and I have been, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, there's been some fantastic songs, and they've been varied as well. We've gone electronic music, guitar, a sort of mix of the two, and we're joining them, and we're going to all sorts of places, which have been, sort of the ethereal ascending energy, which I mentioned before in motion picture soundtrack song, and which like I say, that was repeated again, which I very much enjoyed, and a lot of political lyrics, which is the most political that they've gotten. It's not totally overt, but it is there. For some of them, you may have to look and dig for it, but there's no problem with that whatsoever. It's very much an album that you listen to and think about what you're hearing, and take the time to process and appreciate that, not only in the musical sense but also in the lyrical sense. And that is something that, although I'm very tired, I have enjoyed a lot. And I wish I could have said more, but such is the hour that we're doing this. It's nearly the Gloaming. So, but yeah, no, I've enjoyed it a lot. I have.
The initial and final tracks were really, really political. You can't avoid it. 2 + 2 = 5. Illustrate the name of the track is a reference to 1984. I keep getting it wrong.
84.
84.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I do try.
That's all that matters.
And the final track, A Wolf at the Door, is a real commentary on the monetary aspect of politics. As much as we hate to admit it, there is a large aspect which is power, money, everything that, like, you know,
Yeah.
that's that sort of aspect in the world, and that's what the Wolf at the Door represents, and the sort of cyclic story between 2 + 2 = 5, between all of it into the final track,
Yeah.
sort of comes into its own for me, and you listen to it over time, because it honestly, it's not the, as Radiohead goes, it's not their best album. I wouldn't. It's not as good as Amnesiac, which came before. I'd say this is
Yeah.
better than Amnesiac. Number 10. Number out of 10.
A number out of 10. It's my favorite part because I get to sort of mull it over. Yeah, like you said, it's better than Amnesiac. It's not better than anything else. And I can't remember what I gave Amnesiac, but I think they're not too dissimilar, are they? But anyway, I'll stop talking because I'm giving a number. It's probably an 8, which for Radiohead so far it feels low, but I think the lows, which aren't really low, and it's such a long album as well, that they do sort of drag it down a little like that. But it's still an 8. So
The problem is that giving Radiohead an 8 feels bad, but the lowest we've given them is a 6, which was Pablo Honey.
yeah,
Which is fair enough, because Pablo
Yeah.
Honey is, like, not great. But
it
an
has,
8
isn't it?
is
So what is your number?
my number.
Yeah, what's your number?
8.5.
8. Okay, yeah. See, I knew 8 was fair. And the fact that you've given it 8.5, I feel quite
I
justified.
wasn't honestly. I was thinking 8 until, like, I got reminded how much I loved A Wolf at the Door,
Yeah,
because it properly sums up the whole album. As much as the whole album, the album as a whole is a little bit, you know, like, conspicuous. It sort of, like, you're led on to believe one thing and another, but the general idea of the album as a whole is there, which is war bad. Basically, war bad. War bad.
War bad.
Yeah, war bad.
Yeah.
Basically, and yeah, the songs that lead on from that, brilliant. The songs that you find are great.
Okay, so that was Radiohead's "Hail to the Thief," and like we just said, it was much better than okay, but slightly below their standards on the odd track, which unfortunately brought it down. And we hope we haven't brought you down by ending this video. But fear not, we've got plenty, and I mean plenty of videos now. I mean, what is this, episode 17? We've got many more to follow. And so if you would be interested in those, perhaps even a little intrigued in our eclectic taste, then I would invite you to subscribe to our channel, like the video, comment. Of course you don't have to, but if you would like to, it would mean an awful lot to us. And also follow the TikTok, which has got a load of clips on it. They're all new.
A load of clips. They're coming up real soon.
They're
real soon.
Real soon. Whenever we get to the clips, they will be there for you on the TikTok, which is also SoundScope, because we're nice and organized like that. So we hope you've enjoyed this video, maybe a little more than we enjoyed this album, which is still great. But if you love this, we love you, I suppose. Anyway, thank you for watching. On that perhaps strange note, goodbye.